There's only one number you need to know to make your business hit your goals. You could try all kinds of things in marketing and sales and be not actually getting your business closer to its goals if you don't know this number. In this video, you're going to learn what that number is, how to find it for yourself, and actually force your company to grow. Deciding what to test first is something that people usually are pretty random about. They'll just decide, oh, well, I'll just run this conversion test and I'll see if I can do better with an ad, or I'll see if I can do better with a landing page, or I'll see if I can do better with selling stuff off of my newsletter. And they just kind of pick something. The problem is that we don't know if that's the most impactful thing on the business. So in order to decide what test you should run, you back all the way up. And the way I think about it is, at any given time in a business, there is one number that if you move that number would make the biggest difference. We call it the one metric that matters. So at any point in the business, you can say, if I moved this number, my business would grow more or be better off more than any other thing that I can do. And at some points in the business, that is going to be marketing, and that is going to be sales. At other points in the business, let's say marketing and sales are firing on all cylinders, you've got a delivery problem. Customers are churning. They're complaining a lot. Maybe that one metric has to do with customer satisfaction. So, regardless of what it is, you can think about your business and say, what's the one thing that if I fixed right now, that would be the biggest and most impactful thing? So any test that you run should be linked to the one metric that matters, because that's the biggest lever that you have in the business right now. So running a test that will help you get better at that number is going to advance your business faster than just picking something, say, oh, I'm going from the front of the funnel backwards, because that's presuming that your issue is marketing. Your issue might not be marketing. It might be delivery. It might be hiring and retaining employees. It could be anything. But knowing what to test first, or knowing what to work on first, is how you decide. And then you come up with a suite of tests. And I've got a process for evaluating what test should I run? How should I attack that one metric that matters? Because there's maybe 5 things I could do that would actually advance my company on that one metric that matters. So then you have to decide, how do you go about picking the right thing to do? When a company starts to think about testing things to get better, I find that there are these sales-driven companies and marketing-driven companies. And a sales-driven company, the founder, the CEO, the energy behind it is a sales energy. And what they're doing is they're like looking at, okay, how do I tweak the sales script? How do I get more people on those calls? And those are all great questions. And a marketing person's like, how do I create a new campaign? How do I optimize this page, right? And these people tend to focus on their area of strength. But the problem is that that's not always the area that's going to be the biggest lever at that time. Because if you've got a sales-focused person and they've got 4 sales appointments per month, are you going to learn anything? It's like some months you get 3, some you get 5. What if I did a test on a month that I would have had a 3 and I get 4, and I can't tell if it's because of the test or it's natural variation? So a sales-focused person in that situation would be better off focusing on marketing and opening up the funnel and getting more appointments. Conversely, you might have a marketing person and they're always doing marketing tests around there, but they're driving more and more leads, but their sales process is so broken and inefficient that the bigger thing would be to open up that leads process and actually convert better there. So the observation that I have is that the culture of a sales culture versus a culture of a marketing culture will influence the tests that people choose to do, even though those might not be the best tests to run in order to make your company better. When you're trying to grow your business, you've got projects that you're doing, but you often are stuck. You don't have enough time. Instead, watch this video and it's going to show you how to free up 20 hours in your week for highly productive stuff that is going to grow your business.